Welcome back to Dalton, Georgia, here at the Dalton Convention Center, here where we have officially decided to start happy hour about 30 minutes early.
That's right.
Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with the Mississippi Ninja here at the American Cornhole Organization Season 19 Major and Pro Series Skins competition, which right in front of us right now, the final 16 competitors of nearly 60 pros who qualified earlier. These final 16 are receiving their final marching orders and instructions on how the skins game works. Just as a reminder, most of them, I do believe, understand how it works because they've been here before.
Absolutely, and I'm going to tell you what, get ready for a shootout. If you've seen the earlier Pro Series that we have, get ready because this is some fun stuff that we have going on.
And look at this, right out of the chute, Doug Parker, Stewart Graham are going to be firing the 1 versus the 16 seed. Derek Williams against Michael Hoaxang. Chase Puckett against Caleb Hurt. Dustin Aaron versus Austin Douglas. Mason Higgins against Brantley McClendon. Brandon Earls, who we just saw here as part of the co-ed championship team with Kelsey, against James Hill. This is the one I'm looking forward to. Isaac Hurt versus Junior Williams. SVC, the youngster versus the Papa Bear.
The mentor.
And how about this? Sebastian Barger versus Robert Booker. That is just round 1. And Skins Cornhole is different than any other cornhole that you've ever seen, but similar to any Skins game that you've ever seen.
Absolutely, man. It is rapid fire. 13. We're playing to 13, basically.
Basically,
and you make money. Each skin.
First to win 7 out of 13 possible skins will not only win the money associated with those 7 frames, but they will also walk away with all unclaimed skins money. So the bottom line is you can still lose and win, but there's much more fun to win and then just keep winning.
Oh, yeah.
So looking forward to getting this game underway. Here's Stewart Graham and Douglas Parker, and this is a matchup that I'm going to see if I want to get into my paperwork here because I want to make sure I get this exactly right. They qualified with an SCR game. That's a frame game. For those who don't know, it's basically you against nobody. It's you against you or the ghost. You have 13 frames, 4 bags per frame, a potential 156 if you get them all in the hole. Now, the closest we've ever had to a perfect 156 was a 153 by
Mr. Doug Parker, absolutely.
Absolutely, Douglas Parker, who's lining up here against Stewart Graham, and I got to give him credit. He's the number 1 seed today with a 146. Stewart comes in with a 132. That was the cut line, and by virtue of a tiebreaker, he bounced a former king of cornhole, Gary Ferguson, out of this bracket of top 16.
Yeah, and I'm still kicking myself. Two rounds. So that could be throwing here, man.
But you know it's crazy. We talk about that. I mean, you'd have to have 4 baggers on all 13 frames to get to that perfect 156, which means for Parker to throw that 153, he made every bag except for one.
And we saw that. We saw it. It went off to the right, just missed the hole, and went off the back.
Panama City Beach, Florida, we did. Now, so that brings me back to your game today. You were throwing pretty well, but you had, 2 frames, 3 frames that were just kind of sketchy?
Just kind of sketchy. I hit the front of the board. It got in my way. I couldn't get over it without hitting it, and it cost me. And then another one, I tried to push 2 bags up, and they went to the hole and bunched up. And I got a 3 in that round because I had one off the back.
And you will think about that and think about it and think about it and think about it. But we've got 13 frames right now. The first one to win and capture 7 frames, which you can push. And that's the beauty of this as well. It's like any skins game.
Yeah.
You're not looking for your net score necessarily as far as your PPR and all of that. All you have to do is win the frame and you win the skin.
Yeah.
If you push, if you get behind and you're able to push 3 or 4 frames and then you win the next frame, all those cumulative skins and the cash that goes with them comes with you. So it's a nice way to play catch up, if you will. We've seen some players come from behind using that strategy.
Yeah, we saw Chloe Arrington in Atlantic City with a chance to knock Caleb Hurt out.
And that was a 1 and a 16.
Yeah, it was
just
a
like
1
we're
and
about
16.
To see.
That's right.
Absolutely, a 1 and a 16, just like what we're about to witness right here. So on the screen, you will see the scorekeeping on the special scoreboard that we have developed for you, and you will be able to track not just the skins but also the cash money associated with it. And these guys are finishing some early down and back pitches here to get warmed up. It's been a minute since they've been on center court. So looking forward to it. And again, this has been a fun, and this was something that when we developed the idea, and I say we, out of the frontal lobe of Frank Gears and Eric Heinerman, we have decided, what are other ways that we can make this game more exciting, more fun, and particularly for our pros, because it's a free entry tournament to get into this. You're not buying a ticket. You have earned your opportunity to play in any one of these that you want to play in by making yourself eligible as an ACO pro. So the great news is the continued evolution of the game and the ability not just to win money, but to find new ways to compete and have some fun doing so. So glad to have you on board if you're checking us out on Facebook, or whether it is that or maybe it happens to be on YouTube. Glad to have you along for the ride, and we're gonna have a fun night. We're gonna run through this entire bracket. So we have 8 initial games, top 16. That's what everything works down to. Out of 60 pros, nearly, I think 58 pros competed today for one of those 16 spots. And you're about to see it all happen right in front of your very eyes. This is good stuff. And Stewart Graham is a good player. He's kind of ebbs and flows, but it was nice to see him. He came in with a 132 out of a potential 156. Doug Parker, again, the owner of the closest to a perfect pitch we've ever seen, came in today with a 146, so missed it only by 10 points. So we're getting ready to get these boys started. I do believe a bring it is imminent. So we'll turn things over to our founder and president, Frank Gears, the cornhole dude.
Get ready at home.
That is the question. Are you ready? And all these front row seats sold out very early around center court.
So, here we go, Finn. Here we go.
There we go. All right, so frame number 1. Stewart tried to grab that bag, but there was no way. But the bottom line is the score itself did not matter.
Nope.
That's 1. That's a 0. That's $25 in his pocket, and it just continues to progress. And again, the first one to win 7 skins not only wins those 7 and the cash that goes with them, but all unclaimed skins. So if he were to blank Stewart 7-0, he would win the money for all 13 frames. Do you think that's going to happen? I don't.
I'll tell you one thing. Parker can go without missing. I can tell you that right now. We've seen it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stewart running inside arm right now. Parker throwing outside in.
So far, perfect. And hey, how about that? You think that's a strategic block?
I think it's going to have to be right there. He's going to go up and over and try to grab it.
Nice shot. That's going to be a carryover.
That's going to be a wash. So as you mentioned, carryover is exactly what the term is typically when it's associated with golf for skins. So right now we're looking at, and if you're watching along on Scoreholio, you're not really going to be able to see a score per se because it's not scored that way, but the bug that you are seeing up on the screen will tally all the money and give you an idea of what it is you're looking at.
You're looking at facial expression. Watch. And Parker went for the big kill right there. Is he going to do it again? He can do it.
Flips a bag, lets go, lays it low.
Smart play.
Nicely
Very
done.
smart play. Watch Stewart's mouth when he.
That one's off the back.
Parker's happy about that though, because Parker's got one in the backyard, as Boogie likes to say. He's gonna make Stu can step out and bump it in for a skin. I
Try
think.
to take one. Yep. He's going to have to come in and play a little strategy.
There it is.
There it is.
Stu picks up 2.
Nicely done. All right. So since there was a carryover, Stewart Graham takes frame number 3, but takes 2 skins as a result. Jumps out to the lead. So again, you can follow along with the bracket as far as wins go, but you will not be able to track it unless you're watching live. And so now we head off into frame number 3, and as you see there, the first player to 7 wins, and that's a bag he would love to have back on a rubber band Meadowlark Lemon style, as I typically like to say, for those who understand who Meadowlark Lemon was.
Nah, probably not a whole lot, dude.
Not a bunch. Well, I tell you, Parker,
that's a bag bunched up on him.
Good bag right there by Stewart to force Doug to step outside. And again, well, he just made it more interesting now, didn't he? Stu's going to go up and kind of pile them up front.
Airmail.
So to win it, Parker's got to
airmail drag.
Get up there and pull one. Up and over.
Oh, and it's just going to be a carryover.
All of that for a wash. That is a bit of a nail biter moment right there to have to shoot that airmail. Now I thought maybe he might be able to get a hold and pull one with him and take the skin, but right now there are 2 on the line, as you see on the scoreboard. $50 available for the winner of the next skin. Yeah, if it's this frame, 75 if it carries over again.
He did make a really good shot, that airmail, and just didn't drag for him.
Look at this. Stewart's got an opportunity. He just kind of laid it a little bit further left than he'd like. Parker's got to get it.
And it's going to be worth 2 more.
It. All right, so now Stewart Graham has picked up 2 more, and now he's up 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
$100 on 25 right now. Moving on into frame number 6, and again, it's the first one to score 7 skins, wins, and moves on. The winner of this match will take on the winner of Derek Williams and Michael Hoaxang, which will be our next game here on Center Court. Dalton, Georgia, the Dalton Convention Center. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with the Mississippi Ninja, Philip Barnett. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Graham is not messing around. He is going for the kill every chance he gets.
Parker's trying to set him up for another airmail. He put Parker in a little bit of a pickle right there now.
Yep. Parker doesn't really have that roll back to run up and over between those two, does he?
No.
Split the bra. Up and over. Oh, and he sits it up
Stewart
high.
Grabs another one.
He's going to pick up another one. All right, so that puts him 5 skins to 1 skin. All he's got to do is capture 2 more, and then he'll capture all of the unclaimed skins from this point forward to 13.
And Parker needs to get it in gear. We talked about him not missing. Yep. But Stu's made it tough on him. He's thrown some pretty decent front blocks on him.
He has. He decided to run one up into the hole there on the first bag of this frame. We're back to a 1 skin game right here.
Like I said, Stewart, he didn't waste a round.
Oh, and that's going to cost him right there. Doug should have this one right up the middle, and he does. Stewart's going to sacrifice it 1 skin, but that doesn't really hurt him too badly against 5 on 1. All right, so Parker takes 1.
We go into frame 8. How about that?
Frame number 8. Yes, sir. $125 to $50 right now. But again, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say there's no reason to think Parker cannot come back from a 5-2 lead.
Yeah, John Hall, thank you very much for understanding the Globetrotters reference. Cody Mia says Doug Parker's going to win it all.
No, it's a big prediction there, Mr. Cody.
Douglas versus Hurt in the final, says Zachary Rush. Where's Zachary Rush? I haven't seen him in about a minute.
He was in Clarksdale last week.
Clarksville, was he?
Yeah, Clarksville last week. I said Clarksdale because there's one right by my house.
Right on. So many Villes. Owensville.
I'm making
Knoxville.
I'm making all the Villes, remember?
That's right. We need one in Louisville.
Yeah. Ooh, I thought that was going to be short. This could be a
carryover. Carry it over. All right, so that's a couple zeros right there. This one carries over for 2. Now, if he wins this one, Stewart Graham, he takes it.
Yeah. Stewart could take this one.
And this is where the pressure, this is what I love about it, too, because right now, you know Parker knows that. He's doing the math in his head. And these games typically run anywhere from 12 minutes to 15 minutes, and that's what allows us to pull this whole bracket off on Center Court for you. Now, on the other hand, if Parker wins, all of a sudden it's 5-4.
Yeah.
That's a whole different, I would say, ball game, but bean game. Oh, look at that.
Oh, and Stu is in the driver's seat right here, Finn. No, he's not. I'm sorry.
I was going to say.
Yeah, they're even in the hole.
He's got a tough road to hoe there, and he leaves it down low. Parker's going to
take a
break, go down and see what's going on down there.
This is a big frame.
Yeah, you don't want to go from number 1 seed to sitting on the sideline.
We hadn't had that happen yet, right?
No, we have not.
Yeah.
We did see, as you mentioned, in Atlantic City,
Chloe
Arrington very close to eliminating Caleb Hurt with a 1-on-16. So right now, as you can see on the scoreboard, The current frame score is 5-4. The total skins 1. Stu has 5. Doug has 2, and there are 2 on the line right now for $50.
And Doug, he's kind of like, I don't know what he should do, Finn. I don't know if that back bag of Stu is going to fall. Now Stu, slick side right down the middle for the game. How about that?
Yep, that's what he's doing. Slick side down.
Oh, and he knocked Parker in, and Parker picks up the 2.
Boy.
That was the worst case scenario for Stu.
Boy, and he rushed it. He didn't think about that at all. And so now it's 5-4, and this is a whole new life breathed into the Skins game future, possibly here for Douglas Parker. Parker gets first bag back also as well. What's he going to do with it?
Yeah, take it down center.
Yeah, might as well at this point.
Stu, he don't waste no time. So
No,
that bag
was
disappeared, boom, he's gone.
That was his problem in the last frame. He should have taken a little bit more time to think that one through, I think.
He threw that actually on the sticky side, and I thought he should have thrown it slick side right down the middle. And here's Parker a chance to tie it up. Right down the middle.
That's going to do it for the tie. Oh, he tried to grab it. He tried to grab it, but yeah, that's going to take it now to 5 on 5.
And we got a good one going, the first one, Finn.
Yes, we do. We knew it would be fun.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting, as they say, funner. $125 a piece in each pocket, no matter what. One of these guys walks away with a minimum of that amount of money. $5,000 total purse, no entry fee for the pros. He just opened the window for Parker right there to advance to the next round.
Yep.
Oh, he's moved it a little bit. He should be able to go in there and collect that now.
Down.
Yeah, it's going to come in.
He's got to win too, Finn. 5-5.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
there
true. Yeah, we're 5 on 5, aren't we? Not 6 on 6. All right.
There it is. Parker going to go to 6 on 5.
6 on 5. Oh, and he figured he might not try the airmail. What the hell? Let's take a practice shot. All right. 6-5. He went from a frame where he could have won that whole game just with that two skins push to now being down by 1 is Stewart Graham. Stewart threw a 132. Doug threw a 146 out of a potential 156 in the qualifier SCR game. Parker takes that first bag. Nice low hole block, and that should do it.
He's already stepping out. He knows he's going to have to get that bag.
13 frames total. We're on frame number 12.
Eric Hoppen-John says he's Michael Hoaxing for the Pro Series. Oh, that's a good bag.
Nicely done. Shades of Isaac Hurt.
Now, if I'm Parker, I'll try to put one right behind it right there. Perfectly placed.
2 bags left for Stu. Up and over. Oh, and he drops one and leaves one up there in the
hey, but Stu, whoever loses is walking away with some good money, though. Oh,
Parker lets him off
Stu
the
could
hook.
go in for the tie.
Can he go in for the tie?
And he does it up by that, Finn.
We are down to the final frame, unless we carry over.
Unless we carry over.
6 on 6. Each of them have $150.
I don't have room on my paper to go extra innings.
I'll let you cheat off my paper. You didn't make it extra
No,
college. You didn't think we'd be going into extra innings.
We haven't yet, ever.
I think we did one time.
Yeah?
One time, and it only lasted one extra sudden death inning. Oh, boy. Right there, Parker. Oh, boy, are you kidding?
Parker going to try to move that with this bag. Watch.
Yes, he is.
And that's the chase, Finn. That's the chase. And Stu, I like this. I like Stu. Slow down. Take your time. Figure out what you want to do here.
This is it right here. And the bottom line on this one is
slick side. What he should have done a minute ago.
Yeah, the winner of this frame advances. Takes $175 no matter what. The loser takes at least $150.
Oh, he got it to move.
He got it a little bit.
Oh, and now he's open to take the game.
If he can get this one to take one in, he's going to take that 7th skin.
I think he steps out slick side and he wins this game. There he goes. He steps over a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit on the back foot.
Oh,
and that's going to do it.
Who wins?
That's going to do it. I think that's one off the back there. I think Stu takes it, doesn't he?
Yeah, Stu.
He took that one off the back. Douglas Parker, not what he was hoping to do there, but how about that? 7 skins on 6. That's as tight as it gets, 175 to 150. And Douglas Parker, the number 1 seed, falls to Stewart Graham, the number 16. Hey, as we approach March Madness, that's exactly what everybody wants to see. So congratulations, 7 on 6. Our next match comes up. It's Derek Williams and Michael Hoaxang. But congratulations. How about that? Stewart Graham